Back to our class. So, in the last class, we have completed the story Saviors of the Train. So, today we will discuss the meanings and question answers of that lesson. Okay, hope all of you are watching the videos regularly. And when I checked, I came to know that only 37 students were viewed that video. Only 37 views. And what about others? So, always regular in your class. Always watch the videos regularly. Otherwise, it will become a burden for you. Okay. Then now chapter 3 Saviors of the Train. So some new words and its meanings are given here. You have to write these meanings in your notebook. Okay. So only 8 meanings here. Enchanted means with magical powers, having magical powers. That is the meaning of enchanted. Then awestruck means filled with wonder. Okay. Then businesslike means serious and capable. Then hum means a low continuous noise, humming sound. Okay, slackened means became slower. Feebly means very weakly. Agitated means excited. Then ingenuity means ability to solve problems cleverly. Okay, so write these meanings in your notebook. Okay, third less chapter 3. Then reading comprehension, page number 42. Reading comprehension, write y for yes and n for no for these sentences. Okay, so that is true or false. The landslides caused the trees and loose earth to fall on the railway line. Is it yes or no? Yes. Why? Okay, why? Then Phyllis thought that the trees were moving because of magic. Yes, why? The children ran back home to fetch red flags to wave at the train. That is N, because they have their red scarves with them. They made use of those red scarf to what for instead of these red flag. Then the children were able to stop the train successfully. That is right, yes. Peter and Phyllis didn't enjoy the praise they got for their quick thinking. So that is no. N. Okay, because they enjoyed, Peter and Phyllis enjoyed, and Bobby, she didn't enjoy those praise. Now let us answer these questions. Okay, first one, why does the author describe the noise? I have written all this. So first answer, why does the author describe the noise that Bobby heard as very noise? So at the beginning of the story, what it is mentioned that Bobby heard a very odd noise. Odd means strange noise. Now, why? Why does the author describe that noise as very odd? The author describes the noise that Bobby heard as very odd because it was an uncommon sound. Because of it is an uncommon sound, that is why the author described the noise as very odd. Then one more reason, landslides are not very common, isn't it? It is not at all a common sight. Then Bobby probably had never heard the noise of a landslide before, so she found it very odd. So maybe that is another reason, because that girl never heard the noise of a landslide before. So that is why that sound, what describe that sound as very odd, very strange noise. Okay, so that is the first question. So write all these in your notebook neatly. Then, why did Peter ask Bobby not to run to the railway station? So, Peter, when Bobby and Phyllis are about to run to the railway station, Peter asked them, "No, no, don't run." What are the reason? Peter asked Bobby not to run to the railway station because the railway station was 2 miles away. That is one reason. What railway station was 2 kilometers away, and they did not have sufficient time to inform the station about the incident because 11:29 train is about to reach there within a few minutes. It is already past 11, so they have no sufficient space to inform the station about the incident. So here incident കണ്ടുകൂടാൻ തോന്നുന്നു, ഇൻസിഡൻ്റ് ആണ്, ഒരു ടീയും കൂടെ ഉണ്ട് അവിടെ. About the incident and save the train from accident. So that is why Peter asked Bobby not to run to the railway station. Okay. Then why did the children run along the railway line? So why did those three children were running along the railway line? The children ran along the railway line to inform the driver of the 11:29 a.m. down train about the incident that there was a great mound on the railway track due to landslide. That is why these children run along the railway line. എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്? To inform the driver of the train that about the incident, about the landslide and that happened on the railway line. Okay, third question. Then, what was Bobby's fear as they waited for the train? How did she feel at this point in the story? So, Bobby was very much feared, nervous. What are the reasons why she was so much afraid of or frightened? Bobby's fear was that no one would care or notice those silly little red flags. So, that is the first reason of her fear. What? Because they are very little children and nobody notice their silly red flags. Little red flag. ആരും തന്നെ ആ റെഡ് ഫ്ലാഗ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കില്ല. And the train would go rushing by them and tear around the corner and go crashing into that awful mound, and everyone would be killed. Okay, and also she feared that the train will go and it crushed into that awful mound, and accident will happen and the passengers will die. So that is her fear. She felt sick with suspense and her hands grew very cold at this point. So because of fear, her hands became very cold due to fear. Okay, so Bobby's fear was that no one would care or notice those silly red flags and the train would go rushing by them. അതൊന്നും കണക്കാക്കാതെ ട്രെയിൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കടന്നു പോകും and tear around the corner and go crashing into that awful mound. ആ awful moundil പോയി ഇടിച്ചു നിന്ന് accident will happen and everyone would be killed. So she felt sick with suspense and her hands grew very cold at this. So when she think about all these things, when she was thinking about all these things, she became very much afraid. And because of that, her hands grew very cold at this point. Okay. Now, why do you think Bobby didn't enjoy the praise she and her siblings received? So, it is mentioned in the story that at the last part of the story, what Peter and Phyllis were receiving the praise that the railway authorities and passengers are giving, but this girl Bobby didn't enjoy that praise at all. You know why? I think Bobby didn't enjoy the praise because she did not do that for any praise. So you know why she did all these things? For not getting such praise, but to save all the passengers from a terrible accident. And second, she became so tired. So after waving a lot, and also she was very much frightened, she was very much tired, so she wanted to go home back. So she did not want to stay there and receive this praising, but she wanted to go home So that is the reason. Okay. Now, 5 question answers. Then, 2 extracts are given there. Read these sentences from the story and answer the questions that follow. Okay, 2 extracts. First one, that extract is, it really did seem a little like magic. So what is referred to as it? It എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ് റെഫർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്? It is referred to those moving trees which the children saw. So when they saw what the trees are moving, what that is what it looked magic, a little like magic. It really did seem like, what is magic mentioned here? Moving of the trees. Then why did it seem a little like magic? Why this moving of these trees like it seemed a little magic? It seemed a little magic because the children saw the trees were walking down the side of the cutting like a live creature. Okay, so this is like, KE ആണ് like live. This is live, ജീവനുള്ള live. It's not live, live creatures. ജീവനുള്ള വസ്തുക്കൾ നടന്നു വരുന്നത് പോലെ തോന്നി ഈ ട്രീസ് ഇങ്ങനെ മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ. It seemed a little magic because the children saw the trees were walking down the side of the cutting like live creature. Okay, like live creature. Okay, അതുകൊണ്ടാണത് മാജിക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Then where were the children at this point in the story? So that is a simple one. We know the children were near the wooden steps that lead down to the railway lines. So it is mentioned when story begin, what it is mentioned there. The children were standing near the wooden steps that lead to the railway line. Okay. Then said D, how did they react to what they saw? So when the children saw landslide, how did they react? They reacted surprisingly and also became anxious about the train which was to come. So when they were very much surprised, awestruck, when they saw this landslide, and after some time they became anxious. Why they became anxious? Because when they think about the 11:29 train, so they became so anxious about the train which was to come. Then second extract D. She saw the great black engine stop dead, but somehow she could not stop waving the flag. So Bobby is standing there for waving the red flag, and now she can see what the great black engine stopped dead. But now somehow she could not stop waving that engine slackened. Slackened means slow down, and stopped. So but somehow she could not stop waving. Who is she in this sentence? So Bobby is the she in this sentence. Then why did the train stop? എന്തിനാണ് train stop ചെയ്ത്? The train stopped because the children were waving red flags at the train. So that is one reason, because the small children were waving what this girl is waving red flags at the train. Red is the signal for danger. Red എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? It's for signal for danger. It shows danger. And the train driver stopped on sensing something was wrong. ഇവിടെ സ്പേസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല കേട്ടോ, ഇവിടെ ഇത് ഒരു ഗ്യാപ്പ് വീണു പോയതാണ്. ഡ്രൈവർ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ സെൻസിങ് സംതിങ് വാസ് റോങ്. ഓക്കെ, വൈ ഡിഡ് ദ ഡ്രൈവർ റെഡ് കളർ ഫ്ലാഗ് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ, ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ് റെഡ് ഇസ് എ സിഗ്നൽ ഫോർ ഡേഞ്ചർ, ആൻഡ് വെൻ ദ ഡ്രൈവർ സോ ദിസ് റെഡ് കളർ ഹീ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ സെൻസിങ് സംതിങ് വാസ് റോങ്. ഇത് ഒരു സെൻറ്റൻസ് ആണ്. ഹീ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ, ഇവിടെ ഒരു സ്പേസ് ഇല്ല കേട്ടോ. ഹീ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ സെൻസിങ് സംതിങ് വാസ് റോങ്. എന്തോ ഒരു കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കിയപ്പോഴാണ് ഡ്രൈവർ ട്രെയിൻ അവിടെ നിർത്തിയത്. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ വൈ ഡു യു തിങ്ക് ഷീ കുഡ് നോട്ട് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് വേവിങ് ദ ഫ്ലാഗ്സ്? Bobby could not stop waving the. So even after the train stopped, there still this girl is waving the red flag. And reason, give reason. Bobby could not stop waving the flag because she was extremely nervous and excited. So her mind was out of control. She was so nervous and excited. That is why she could not stop waving the flag. Okay. Then you stop dead in a sentence of your own. Stop dead എന്നുള്ള സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ഡെഡ് ഒരു സെൻറ്റൻസ് ആക്കുക. ദ കാർ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ഡെഡ് ജസ്റ്റ് നിയർ ദി ബ്ലൈൻഡ് മാൻ ഹു വാസ് ക്രോസിങ് ദ റോഡ്. ഇവിടെയും ഒരു സ്പേസ് വന്നു പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്, അവിടെ ഒന്നുമില്ല. ഓക്കെ, ദ കാർ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഡെഡ് ജസ്റ്റ് നിയർ ദി ബ്ലൈൻഡ് മാൻ. ബ്ലൈൻഡ് മാൻ്റെ അടുത്തെത്തിയപ്പോൾ എന്താണ്, കാർ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് സഡൻലി ഹു വാസ് ക്രോസിങ് ദ റോഡ്. സോ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ഡെഡ് മീൻസ് സഡൻലി സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നോ ബ്ലാങ്ക്, പിന്നെ ഇവിടെയും ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചോളുക എന്താണ്, ആൻഡ് ദ ട്രെയിൻ ഡ്രൈവർ സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ സെൻസിങ് സംതിങ് വാസ് റോങ്. ഓക്കെ, സ്റ്റോപ്ഡ് ഓൺ സംതിങ് sensing something was wrong. Okay, so that's all for this question answers. Now 2 more questions are there, discuss. So we will not write those questions. Okay, so write and study this much questions only. Okay, now I want to tell you something, that is when I taught noun cases. Okay, page number 14 15 noun cases. Then noun cases പഠിപ്പിച്ചപ്പോൾ so exercise page number 15, it is read these sentences, write whether the highlighted nouns are accusative, possessive or nominative, etc. Okay, when I explained these sixth one, I think I made a mistake. Okay, that is, you must follow the rules of the game. So what must you follow? The rules of the game. So that is the object of this sentence. So it is objective case or accusative കേസ് എന്നാണ്. അക്യൂസേറ്റീവ് കേസാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ ആൻസർ. പക്ഷേ ടീച്ചർ അന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു നോമിനേറ്റീവ് കേസ് എന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. സോ റീറൈറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് കറക്റ്റ്ലി. ഓക്കെ, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് നോമിനേറ്റീവ് കേസ്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് അക്യൂസേറ്റീവ് കേസ്, ബിക്കോസ് this this highlighted noun, that is rules of the game, it come in the object position. It comes in the object position. So when a noun comes in the object position, it is called accusative case. Subject position ആണെങ്കിലാണ് nominative case or subjective case, and this is accusative case, objective case or accusative case. So sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you. That's all for today.